going into game number 1, we remember that RNG versus EDG is set up to be a certified banger. It has the check mark long before Ender did. I'm sorry, Ender, you know, we love you, but this one has been in the history books of the LPL. As we run on in, remember that EDG and RNG sitting neck and neck at 9-1. The victor of this series comes out ahead, sits on top as the best LPL team in 2021 spring. Teleport coming through well. Meanwhile, on the bottom lane, Mako set up to engage onto Gala. No 6 here, Lyric, so Gala's in a lot of trouble. Knows that he's going to die here. First blood going to get given over to Jer, while Viper moves down to half health.
Really nice gank coming out. Ooh, so it turns out that Scout looked for a big play himself throughout the Emperor's Divide. Xiao looks like he's going down.
He flashes away, goes into Fog of War. Is he saved? Gets the auto as he goes down too. A 1-for-1 trade in the top lane, and Wei wants to kill Flandre. No Meganar trying to build up the bar, but Wei literally spins the horse wheel and picks up a better trade.
And that hop is on an extremely long cooldown, so no way of Flandre to drag that out and be able to get out of there. It is going to end up being 2 kills for the side of RNG in that exchange, going over for 1. But still, EDG got a kill down in the bot lane. They're picking up the dragon. As
Wei on Sword of Shadows, onto Viper, not 6 yet, body slam at max range, Viper 1 tick away, he burns to the red buff of Wei. Mako squishy enough at this point in the game as well, as Ming's tanking up for the boys. The W wasn't enough, but at the end of the day, you get 2 for the price of 1.
And this has been very stereotypical of RNG, that RNG have been the more aggressive team in the early game. Wei has been more proactive on the map, but this game it's going punch for punch. JJ is looking to answer in the mid lane. Cryin, though, has the phase rush, also has his ultimate. His flash, I'm sorry. He's very safe from these games. Flandre doesn't have flash, is in a really bad spot.
Oh my god. Ming's roam sets up to kill Flandre. Xiaohu's damage is still huge. Tristana now on 2 kills. Xiaohu set up for success, and this turret is going to get shred pretty fast as well. Without the ultimate in hand, the flash available if need be. Ragnarok there for Jer. The steal, will it come in? Emperor's Divide, but no, secured by Wei. Scout now in a horrible position. He's knocked back into the wall. Can't shift out of there. Explosive Caster set it up, and RNG actually still okay until Wei drops down thanks to Ragnarok. Big shutdown going to Jer as the Herald was secured in the end by Xiaohu.
The shutdown is definitely a nice consolation prize, but RNG get Herald, they get a 1-for-1, and they're also winning in terms of golden XP because Gala has been left in the spot lane by himself, picking up minions, getting, should have an XP advantage, I'd assume, next wave, getting all these free plates.
Lyric, Wei's covered up. Like, what do you do? Onslaught of Shadows, good night. Flandre dead again.
I wonder if... Oh, okay, they don't have the wave. If they do drop Herald here, they might be able to get an inhibitor turret.
True. The tempo to come through. Herald not going to be placed for now. There is a demolish on this Tristana as well. Xiaohu will push this pretty damn fast as he auto-clears the wave.
Hysterics, you also just answered my question of, I wonder if this will be like push move, siege Tristana, or split push. Now that we know he has demolish, I think he's probably going to continue to go for the side lane.
Turret going down meant that turret plating still existed. Went over to the bottom lane as again Xiaohu, oh my god, flashes for the auto, takes it down. A solo bolo kill under Scout.
He moves to top lane and he's still looking for Scout's blood. And that also shows why he bought the Gale Force. Because let's remember, we don't really see Tristanas buy Gale Force anymore. It's mostly about Kraken Slayers, what we're seeing, but very low front line, and that's just not how Xiaohu plays the game. Xiaohu is looking to assassinate the backline threat from EDG, and Flandre...
It's just out of control. Xiaohu doesn't care that there's a rel off the side, hits another turret, and let me just tell you one thing. This feels like an Invictus gaming game when the Shy was big. As teleport's coming in and Cryin might not care. Into the stun, Viper dodges away, but he's slowed down. And Cryin gets a solo kill. Xiaohu TP just to help him on.
Oh, that's not stopping Hysterics. Ming's going in.
is this game over before we get to 15 minutes? A lot of our audience thinks so. Great explosive cast, the Magnet Storm used to try and get out, but there's no way, literally, for RNG's jungler. RNG almost found a pick onto EDG.
I mean, he has a full item over his own AD carry.
Got an Infinity Edge and Flandre caught on out. Attract and Repel not going to do too much as Mako goes in, but nothing can hit Xiaohu. He rocket jumps, feared in the back line coming through from Wei. Viper kiting himself back, and even a bit of a front line. Xiaohu just runs into the turret and dies. It's a trade-off killing Mako, but a funny interaction nevertheless.
I mean, RNG just want to keep going forward. It's okay for EDG. They still get one kill. Not too bad of a trade. Xiaohu walks forward and just gets
forward.
Oh, flashed, I'm sorry. And gets absolutely obliterated.
Oh, okay.
More solo kills.
And hey, you mentioned a Baron play. How quickly is this going to go down, Lyric? Because Mako's dead again for the 4th time this game. Baron might be there.
And the thing is, now you don't even have to make a risky play, right? You got the kill. You don't need to do any gambles that I just talked about. This is free. Resets are going to come back out. We're going to get on the map. They have Baron and they have the Rift Herald.
What more could you ask for? I mean, the Herald's going to... Does the Herald get Baroned up? I don't think we see this interaction too much.
I do not think so, Hysterix. That does not sound like...
Because if your father's with you, you know, you feel empowered. So I feel like if you got the Baron buff, you're going to drop the Herald as well. Shelly becomes Shelina and just rushes it through mid. What are we looking at? We're looking at the teleport play that Xiaohu made onto Mako.
I mean, there's nothing to say. He teleports in, has the home guard buff, you know, from being at base, jumps forward, does a few autos, and instantly Mako is dead. This will be a free Drake for RNG.
Range is being built up, and EDG just has to accept this inhibitor is not theirs anymore. As it drops on down, RNG move to mid, and once again, the push continues. And Wei into the back line, onto Jeje immediately, but just disappears while they're onto, I think it's Cryin here who's been caught on out, but Flandre into the mini-nar, gets bopped, destroyed, explosive cast, Xiaohu jumps on into the fight. EDG, okay with the numbers, but remember, Tristana exists. Reset City, rocket jump number 2 into Mako. He'll die. It's another reset at the ready. A double kill goes over, and RNG are ready to end this one in 24 minutes.
And what a statement game coming out from RNG. Fast play style enables Xiaohu in completely dominating this game.
This was all about Tristana top. Xiaohu jumps over for another session with the jungler. Jeje at half, and you can just see that Xiaohu dominated the hell out of EDG.
And the draft flexibility, what can you do against this team? When they can play Tristana, they can play Orianna top, they can flex around all these roles. Gragas is a champion that you have to worry about. There's so many things RNG can do in draft that make it so hard to play the game. It's like when RNG is on blue side, they get the counter picks that red side has. It is absolutely crazy.